Okay, so I think because I was late, it wouldn't let me do a um it wouldn't let me access the link that I prepared, such as such as like um I oh my gosh, I hear myself twice. Okay, maybe now. Okay, so let's get this show on the road. Hello, welcome to Study Hall. And I am really excited for this because I have been dragging a bit with my studying for French specifically, but also for Spanish because I want to do some more Spanish practice. And that won't be today because today I want to focus on French. But what is this? What's going on? Well, study hall is an opportunity for me and also for you, if you're here, to study, basically. And what I hope to do with these study hall sessions is to create a bit of accountability for myself more so than anybody else. But if it also helps support you and encourage you to make time to study, then fantabulous. We can study together. And the way it will work is that I'm going to program these sessions and hopefully I can get it to work next time so that the programmed one that I share will be the link that you can access and I'll be on time next time because that might have been the reason that it didn't work. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. But my intention is that it will be something that I do weekly because what I found is that I had been putting times on my calendar and that was working okay, but then I started to just kind of ignore those times. But if I'm live, I can't ignore that. Like I'm obligating myself to be here. So I'm making a commitment that is a step up from the commitment that I had made before. So when I do find that when I start getting back into a routine, that I can like lower my level of commitment because once I have that routine, then I don't need to, I don't want to say like put myself under pressure, but that I might not need to have this scheduled live. I'll probably still do it, but I will just naturally be making time to study. But I got out of the groove of that. So I'm using this as my way to get back into it. And I'm inviting you to join me. So if this sort of scheduled time motivates you, or even watching this later, and you're feeling like it's giving you that added, again, I don't want to say pressure, but support. Support would be a better word. So giving you that added support to encourage you to practice English, then more power to both of us. And basically, the way that it's going to work is that I will schedule a date. It probably won't be the same date and time every week. I would love to be a creature of habit like that, but it's just not my personality. Um, I don't want to say that it won't be because maybe I'll find that that's what is floating my boat. And I say Tuesdays at 6 o'clock and I do Tuesdays at 6 o'clock for Spain time. But maybe I find that I want to mix it up and do some in the morning and some in the evening. And so it may change from week to week. And if I find that I have enough energy, enough time and space and all of that, then maybe I'll do 2 sessions. So I can do one that focuses on French and one that focuses on Spanish, because I don't typically do both languages at the same time. I could, why not? But sometimes it gives me a bit of a uh, brain meltdown, if you will. So yeah, my plan is just to come on, do a quick explanation of what I want to focus on. And I have different focuses for French and for Spanish. So I will just kind of let you know what I'm focusing on when I come on, that because I like to have a clear goal so that I don't just not know what I'm going to do with my study time, because that's when I kind of go off the rails and I get overwhelmed. So I like to go in with a plan, and if that plan changes into something else that I feel more excited or more interested in studying something else, then so be it. That's fine. But I like to have something in mind when I start. So for today, for my French, what I'm going to do is I want to focus on listening. I've been watching a TV show called Mystery in Paris. And so I'm just going to start by recording myself talking about what types of TV shows I like and why I like them. That's going to be my first little hurdle, if you will, my first task. And then after that, I'm going to look for some trailers. I want to see if there are any trailers online for Mystery in Paris. And if I can find a trailer for Mystery in Paris in French, then I'm going to watch that. If I can't, I do have a list of some other shows that I like in French, like Candice Renoir, um, ACI, which might be the Spanish name. Um, the something about Agatha Christie's murders. I can't remember the exact title, but anyways, the point is I have a list of some different show titles that I imagine I can find one trailer for it. So then I'm going to watch that trailer and do some different listening practice with it. And my main thing is going to be to listen for specific vocabulary words. Like, I don't know what vocabulary words I will I don't know what vocabulary words will jump out at me, but I'll know them when I hear it, like what I think are going to be important words, because after I listen, I'm going to do a summary of the trailer, and I'm just going to talk about like what is going to happen in the TV show, or what I think is going to happen in the TV show based on the trailer. So I don't know how long this will take me. And that leads me into my next point. The study hall sessions, I am not putting any length of time for them. They could be 5 minutes of me studying French. It could be 60 minutes of me studying French. It just depends on a lot of factors, my mood, on my energy levels, on what I've decided to study for that day, on how it's going while I'm studying, and what other things I have going on. So the times can definitely change. But when I finish, I will jump back on and just give you an update of how it went. And so that's going to be the study hall lives that I'll do. And You are welcome to stop studying when you feel satisfied and that you've gotten all of that you want from your study session. If the listening idea that I'm doing for today sounds like something fun for you, then go forth and do that yourself with a show in English that you want to practice. You will notice that I typically do involve speaking in everything that I do. So I like whether it's reading, listening, writing, grammar studying, vocabulary learning, I will incorporate some form of speaking into that process because it's what we all want is to do more speaking with the language, right? And so I make sure that that happens. I for these lives, I will probably be in front of my computer because that's where I record the lives anyways. So my my what do you call this? The um my study hall session studying will typically be like more intense. It will be more involved studying because I'm in front of a computer and I tend to be more involved in what I'm doing, more intense and more intentional, more committed to it. So sometimes that's why the sessions are shorter because it does take more energy when you're like, "Argh, I'm only going to focus on this. And so because you put so much focus on it, you don't want to do that for hours and hours, do you? And that's it, I guess. If you have any questions about this study hall thing, I was going to say live thing that I'm doing, you can email me at hola@vickykelty.com. And otherwise, I just want to know, what will you be studying today? So comment and let us know, and we can support you and cheer you on with your study session as well. So, that's it. I'm going to sign off and go get to studying, and I will be back when I'm done. So that is all from me. Let me see if I can sign out of this bad boy. Just give me 2 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Oops. Not yet. 3, 2, 1. Still live. And now, see you when I'm done studying.